Salute, MobTube. How is everybody tonight? Let's see. 2 people. Well, 6, it says. Gilded Age. Good evening, Shanna and FBS. Shanna, you look breathtakingly beautiful. You're not too bad yourself, FBS. Glad you are enjoying my new state. Yes, we are, and thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Seen a walrus today at the zoo. Lee, is that you? Michael Hensley, what's up, bro? Rob D, living your best life yet, cuz? Yeah, bro. Going on a week now of paradise. I'm loving this. We had a fantastic night, guys. We went to Cafe Del Mar on Fort Lauderdale Boulevard, had some amazing food. I tipped I guess you could say I paid off the singer at the restaurant. So he would sing a song to Shanna, dedicated to Shanna. And then we got a ride about a mile past our hotel, went to some stores, did a little shopping, and walked back. And it was a beautiful, beautiful night. I am thrilled. I'm in my glory, people. I'm in my glory. Slug, Jesse Roth. Food looked good. When are you making your move here? I don't know. There might be some discussion. There might be some discussion about that possibly happening. We'll see. We will see what the future holds. Edward Everett. Hello, everybody. Robert Urich. FBS and Shanna and chat. Salute from Suffolk County, Long Island. Enjoy your vacation, you two. Thank you. Thank you. We are. Cafe Morterano, if you can get in there. Yeah, I might look into that. Davis Dean, what's up, bro? Benny Diova, FBS in thumbnail. Lee has a hammer on his side. Walrus is more of the ether rag. Roofie guy. Yeah, the, what is that? Chloroform. Yeah. Let's see. Amateur historian, how are you? Tony Morigliano. What up? What up? What it do? Was good. Where's Gunsmoke at? Where is Gunsmoke? You know what? I'm going to call him right now. And you guys are going to listen to our conversation. Son of a bitch. Gunsmoke, where are you? No Gunsmoke. I don't know what to say. Maybe he'll pop up. We'll see. 64 people. It's moving slow. So I got a crazy email from a spam account. You know what I mean? It said that Lee, what do you mean? How's he doxing Armchair? What's he doing? Anyway, this email says, that Lee has more subs than you now, and he gets more views than you, and just basically, I'm irrelevant. That's what it said. I'm irrelevant. When haven't I been? When was I relevant? I don't. None of us are relevant. We got 5,000-6,000 subs. Relevant to who? A few hundred people. I mean. Duh. But after I read the email, I was like, oh my God, I'm irrelevant. All this time, I thought I was like as famous as Tom Hanks or somebody. And now I find out I was wrong all along. Listen, guys, we're all irrelevant. Okay? Honestly, You know, I'm relevant to my family. That's all that matters. Now, I'm gonna get into that, okay? Because Chicago, forget it. I'll get back to that in a minute. It was probably Lee who emailed you. Probably, yeah. Oh, he's going after his family? Scumbag. That's right, Gilded Age. Thank you. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way in. Yeah. Yeah. Um, Johnny Mac said yesterday, and I'm quite sure he wasn't supposed to say this, but for some reason he said it anyway. Some people have an issue with that. I don't get it. But he said that he got an email from somebody who bought Lee 300 subs. I may or may not know this to be true. Okay. But I did mention about a week ago that, you know, Lee, you know that if you didn't buy them, somebody bought them for you. So you can save a little face by coming out and saying, listen, I was already on the rise. I would have been at X amount of subs by this date, whatever. Anyway, but it looks like somebody's playing fucking games and bought me some subs and whatever. But you guys know where I was. I was at like 48, almost 4,900. And you know, somebody, you know, was fucking around and bought me some subs, and now it throws me off a little bit, but it's all good. Whatever, something like that. I will say this. There's no doubt, zero doubt that somebody, whether it's Lee or somebody else, bought him subs. I mean, guys, I went up. Let me explain to you how hypocritical and full of shit they all are. I went up 50 subs in like a day, a month or so ago. I don't even think it was a day. I think it was 2 days. Okay. 50 subs. And I must have got 25 comments from different douchebags from the other side about how you're buying subs. This guy has gone up, I think, over 1,000 subs in a week. Nothing different's being done, nothing at all. He lost popularity. He didn't gain any. There's no doubt about that. But he will keep up the facade. It's unbelievable to me how a man with a face like his and a body like the one he has, having a fucking ego like that. It's like, bro, your ego is so fragile that you can't just say, oh, these motherfuckers got me. You know what I mean? They got me. They fucking bought me subs, the sons of bitches. So, you know, he won't do it. He won't do it. He needs to believe in his own mind that those subs are organic. And I'll tell you why. Because of me. Okay, you got to understand. Lee started this before me. And I immediately from my first day, shot up and blew right fucking past him. And he hasn't been able to catch up with me since. He had 3,500 subs when me and him made up. 3,500. After me and him, whatever. He went up to about 3,900, you know, immediately after me and him, which makes sense, okay? Because a lot of people from over here were like, okay, we'll sub to him now, right? And then, of course, because of Danny, Danny got him quite a few of the subs even before the 3,500, but because of Danny, his subs, you know, were going up. I don't know if they were natural or not, probably though. And he got up to around 4,800 or something. Then, listen, a couple of us content creators may or may not have gotten an email from somebody who said, guys, I just bought Lee 300 subs, and I'm going to see if he takes credit for them. And if we did receive that email, we might actually have the email along with the screenshot of the purchase, the receipt. Okay, so this is why it's important. Lee, don't bullshit. Don't bullshit. Just say, listen, they got me. If you want to act like a big man, just say, I would have passed FBS anyway. You wouldn't have, but you could say that. You could say that, okay? And remember something, Lee. You didn't even come close. Okay, you didn't earn 4,800 subs. You earned about 3,200, 3,300. And then Danny fucking carried you the rest of the way. You know that because you said it to me on the phone, bro. You know that Danny is See, that is the Danny show now, Lee. Danny is not your sidekick. You are his. People are there to see Danny. When they watch my show, they're here to see me. Matter of fact, I can show you dozens of emails. Every time I have someone on with me, I get emails saying, look, I like this one or I like that one, but I prefer when it's just you. Okay, Lee has put himself, I said this for the last couple of weeks, he put himself in a box now where he needs Danny. He needs Danny. And if Danny walks away from him, a whole lot of people are going to go with him. So it's just hilarious to me that he doesn't have, I don't know, the integrity, I guess, to just be like, guys, I obviously didn't go up 350 subs in one fucking day. I mean, somebody's playing games. He can't do that. You know why? Because of me. He doesn't care. You think he'd even care if he hit, say, 6,000 subs? If I didn't have that many, if I didn't have 5,400, you think he'd care about hitting 5,400? No, it's about passing me. You know what I mean? That's all he's worried about. But Lee, you didn't. And now the fact that subs were bought for you tells me that we'll never know. All right. Besides, like I said, even if you would have caught up, it would have been on Danny's merit, not your own. That's why you needed Danny, because you were stagnant as a motherfucker, bro. I remember when you were stuck at 2,800 subs for like 3 fucking months, bro. And before that, it was 2,200. You were at 1,800 for I don't even know how long. You've got the slowest growth on all of MobTube. And now all of a sudden, you leave the popular side, the side with the most subs, the side with the most support and most donors and everything else. And all of a sudden, when all these people turn against you, you shoot up 1,000 fucking subs. And Danny, I'll tell you what, bro. I had a sliver of respect for you, but not anymore. Not anymore, bro. Because if you're not saying to this motherfucker, bro, did you buy those fucking subs? If you're not doing that, you got no integrity either. Now, here's the problem. How do I want to say this? Because I don't really want to. All right, well, let's just say the problem is if somebody bought you 300 subs, Lee, if that happened, the problem is, and we may have gotten an email about 2 days after those 300 subs may have or may not have been purchased that said, holy shit, it's going way beyond the 300. That means Lee is buying them himself. Guys, I never paid attention to Lee's subs. But just one day, I don't know, a week and a half ago, just on a whim, I decided to start taking screenshots of Lee's subs every 2 hours or so, just to document the progress. Now, why would I do such a thing? Why would I do that, right? It's almost like, I don't know, I knew something fishy was going on, right? So I have all those screenshots. But This is yet another example of how Lee makes a fool of himself and how he stands for nothing. This is why I know, Lee, that with that whole fucking thing with your brother, God rest his soul, or somebody, when that whole thing happened with him, you tried to get in on that, bro. You tried to say that you were fondled too, so you could get some money out of the lawsuit, because you're not above doing that. You don't stand for anything, bro. Most men would be like, never. I would never fuck. Are you kidding me? I would never in a fucking million years say such a terrible tragedy took place in my life if it didn't. But Lee, for a couple of dollars, you do it in a heartbeat, bro. Just like on here, you'll sell your soul for 11 subscribers. You are fucking spineless, and you're a pathetic man who like grasps on to these meaningless fucking things like analytics when you only have 5,000 subs and views that you might make fucking a penny and a half for every fucking 50 to 100 fucking views, shit like that. You grasp onto these things and you hold on to them for dear life, because I'm assuming, and from everything I know about Lee, it's no secret, he has never had a period of success in his life. Never. Not a successful marriage, not a successful business, not a successful employee, not successful financially, not successful socially, nothing. He's never had it. So this to him is a big fucking deal. I don't think Lee understands that. I look at this, don't get me wrong, this channel is important to me. Okay? I'd be devastated if I lost it. But it is kind of a joke to me. I mean, it was from the beginning. That's why I named myself the Fat Bald Sicilian. It started as a joke, and it still kind of is, because I know that although 5,000 subs in a year is actually pretty good in the grand scheme of things, meaning that statistics show that it takes an average of 22 months for a YouTube channel to hit even 1,000 subs. Yeah, true. Okay, so all right. But when it really comes down to it, if you've been on here a year and you only got 5,000 subs, you're not going much further than that. Okay, you're not going. Like I heard Lee talking about how at a year from now he should be at 15,000 or something. Okay. So 2 years, 15,000, 7,500 a year, bro. In order to really make serious money consistently, not like, look, I run this channel off of donations and stuff. Without the donations, I make nothing. I can't do the streams. There's no point. I just won't do them. Okay. But I'm talking about consistent money. Like you drop a video and you get paid a significant amount of money for that one video, for the views you receive, and you could drop a video once a week or twice a week, or depending on the size of your channel, once a fucking month, and you could make a substantial living off of it. That takes fucking millions of subs, and I'm not kidding. I mean, even channels that have a few 100,000, unless they got videos that are getting millions of views, you're not making any fucking money. You're just not. A lot of this shit is hyped up. Like even some people think that that if you get, say, 1 million views a month, you're making all kinds of money. You're not. I looked it up once. Do you know what it takes on average to make $3,000 a month from YouTube? 3,000. It takes about 12 million views. That's no bullshit. 12 million views gets you about $3,000. 12 million. Okay. So like with Lee, with this, this competition with me, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Be in competition with yourself. Like, for the millionth time, if you want a big YouTube channel, I mean an actual big YouTube channel, you are in the wrong genre. There will never, outside of actual famous mafia members like Michael Franzese and Sammy the Bull, outside of people like that, there will never, ever, ever be a fucking mob channel that hits 1 million subs. There may not even be any that hit 100,000. I think I saw one mob channel from overseas somewhere that's been around for a fucking decade or something that has like a 400,000 or a 500,000 subs. Okay. But other than that, you're not even going to hit. The chances of you with a mob channel hitting 50,000 subs is 1 in a fucking million. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We all overestimated the size of the, I guess you could say, mafia historian community. We really fucking did. That's probably why they don't really even make mob movies anymore. It's just not the same. The mafia died, and so did the interest in it. That's why you could have even Jimmy Calandra has 30,000. But he was in the life to some extent. Bobby Luisi, the guy was a fucking captain? Does he even have 10,000 subs? And how long has he been on here? NBA and the Button Man. Had a made guy, a fresh rat. Fresh off the witness stand, out of the witness box. And what did they get up to? 8,000 after, I don't know, fucking year or two? What did he say they had at that time? Like the fucking 200 episodes or some crazy shit? 7,000, 8,000 subs? That's why I say this is kind of a joke, because let me tell you something. Where my talent lies, and everybody knows it, whether you want to give me the credit or not, is in the way I speak, the way I analyze things, and the way I take people apart. That's where my talent lies. I'm very good at it. I'm a very, very deep analytical thinker. It's the way I am. You could give me an argument and I will pick it apart in minutes and debunk everything you said in your argument. Okay? I've been good at it my whole life. I told you, people that know me will go miles out of their way not to have an argument with me. They won't even bother because they can't win. It's impossible. Okay? It's impossible. So I am fully aware that one of these days, this is how I'm going to eventually blow up. And mark my word, this will happen, guys, because I'm already looking into different communities. I kind of had the idea, like before I was messing around with some things, like I was going to start talking about certain celebrities, and but it was the wrong. How do I don't know how to say it, but like it was a good idea. It was just I was going about it wrong. Like what you got to do, and what I'm learning is you have to find a community, okay, that's huge. Okay, like NB was part of these fucking Jersey housewives and shit like that, fucking, and little people and all these different communities that are based on a TV show that's watched by millions of people. And those fucking people who do basically what I do, just not even half as good as me, have 200,000-300,000 to straight into the millions of fucking subs. And they do nothing different than what most of us on here do. Nothing. It's the same thing. Giving our opinion, talking shit, fighting with other content creators. There's probably several thousand communities on YouTube that are fucking 100 times the size of MobTube. All you have to do is find the right one and jump in. And I guarantee you, this is what I'm going to do eventually. Once I find one, I'm going to research whatever it's about, and I'm going to start giving my opinion, and I'm going to move right into that community. And then I'll get some real subs, and I'll be able to make some money off ads and stuff like that. But if you think you're going to be in the mob genre and have a successful YouTube channel, you're out of your fucking mind. It's impossible. It's impossible because not enough people care. Two guys, Michael Franzese and Sammy the Bull, and let me tell you something. Their channels are not big for YouTube. I hate to break it to you. They're big for MobTube, not for YouTube. I have been doing research on YouTube communities and YouTube channels, and let me tell you, channels with under 1 million subscribers mean nothing. They don't even. Sometime Google how many YouTube channels have over 1 million subs. You'd be shocked. You'd be shocked at how many. Even 1 million subs, it's not that big a deal for YouTube. It's not. It's really not. So Michael Franzese and Sammy the Bull, probably the two most famous people left as far as the mafia in general, other than maybe certain people that are locked up, like Tommy Karate, and maybe somebody who's still on the street, like Joey Molino, something like that. Other than figures like that, Sammy the Bull and Michael Franzese, that's as big as you're going to get on MobTube. That's as big as you're going to get. And look, Sammy the Bull and Michael Franzese has 50 other businesses. He's got the pizza business. He's got the bullshit church preaching nonsense, horse shit scam that he runs. He's got all that. Sammy the Bull has merchandise that some of it costs fucking $500. One fucking thing, a poster for a wall that's signed, or a private phone call, a personalized, whatever you want to call it, phone call, things like that. That's how they make so much money. They don't even make that much off of YouTube. They don't. Listen, I have it on let's just say I have it on good authority that Sammy the Bull, with everything combined that he's got going on, not just YouTube, everything else, he's making about 40 grand a month. Okay. That's with merch, with YouTube, with any of these other side projects he does, interviews, stuff like that. Okay, about 40 grand a month. So what do you think his YouTube channel is making, absent the merch? He's probably bringing, honestly, he's probably bringing in, I'd say, 7 grand a month. For real, no bullshit. It's just, it's absurd for people to act as if they're a big fucking deal on MobTube. There's no big deals on MobTube. There isn't. I told you the biggest is Sammy and Michael, and they're not a big deal on YouTube, period. Hang on, guys. Yizzo.
Yo.
What's up?
What's up, man?
You're on live.
Yeah?
You're on live.
Oh, you doing a show right now? God damn it.
Yeah, you coming on to join me?
All right, let me go in the chat and see what's up.
Chunky Chunko, you're a nut. Yeah, come on, bro, because I want you to make your return on my show.
God damn it. All right.
Peace. Mustache Pete, bro, my kid watches people have 100K to 1 million subs. Nobody knows who Lee is or cares what his opinion is. He thinks $700 a month is bank. And by the way, I heard him say the other day about making $700 per month in ads. He's a fucking liar. Guys, I told him a couple of months ago that I make $300 to $400 a month from ad revenue. And he said to me in these exact words, I don't make as much as you guys do. I might get between 220 and 250 a month in ad revenue. Okay. He doesn't make even 700. You ain't. Guys, you'd be shocked what it takes to even make $700 a month in ad revenue. You'd be shocked. It's YouTube does not pay. Why the fuck do you think we need super chats and cash apps and PayPal and Venmo? Because there is no money in this at this level. Now, I watch certain true crime podcasters, whatever you want to call them, who have fucking a couple of million, and they drop a video or two a week and they're getting 10, 12 million views per video. They're making some money. I wouldn't doubt if they're making, I don't know, I'd say possibly $250,000 a year, something like that. Because it's not just that. They have sponsors too. They do commercials in the beginning of their fucking videos and stuff for their sponsors. And a lot of them have numerous channels, 2 or 3. They all have Patreons. They have members only shit on their channel. They have all that stuff. So, you can make money, I guess, like that if you're putting out a lot of good product that gets a ton of views. But guys, I mean, look at us. Look at us. We get, on average, any one of our channels gets about half the views that we have in subs. So if you have 5,000 subs, you probably average 2,500 in views. It's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be the opposite. Okay? Like I said, a lot of the YouTube channels I watch that have 1 to 2 million subs, they get 10 to 12 million views on every fucking video. That's how it's supposed to be. We actually get less views than we have subs. That means our subs aren't even watching our fucking videos. I don't know how else to describe it, but this is why I always thought Lee was such a joke. You're talking about analytics. Bro, you're not even in the right fucking YouTube community. None of us are. What the fuck are we even doing? I ask myself that all the time. All the fucking time. It's time to do something else. It really is. I was looking at this Onision guy. Oh, God, do I wish I would have known about him 3-4 years ago. Oh, my God. This guy, there's a community of YouTubers that all they did for years was talk about him the same way we talk about each other on here and the way we talked about A-Light. Fucking millions. I'm talking about channels that are kind of like what I do, but way more mild. And the guy's real like bland. And he's like, yeah, so this Onision. This guy I watched was like, it was like watching fucking paint dry listening to this dude. This fucking guy has 3 million subs and all he does is talk about Onision. That's it. The guy's dropping like 6-7 videos a week. He's getting 10 million views a video. That's what at least I have to do. Why do you think I said I don't even care to talk about the mob anymore? I don't because it's a waste of my fucking time. It is. It's a waste of my time. So I listen to Lee and I think about how important these minuscule amount of stuff. Lee, let me tell you something, bro. Let's just say I've had ideas in my head, like buy everybody else in MobTube a shit ton of subs just to get them all past me. I'm not saying I ever acted on that. I am saying that thought has crossed my mind. And you know why? Because I want you to understand how little I give a fuck. How little I give a fuck. I don't care. I want you all to pass me. Then you can stop worrying so much about me and fucking being obsessed and being on my dick. Move on. All of you pass me. If you need me to buy you the subs, hit me up, bro. I'll buy you the subs. Okay? Everybody. Angel, Josie, you can all pass me. Everybody. Even people on this side. SoFlo, Johnny Mac, pass me. I don't care. I will not be proud of myself as a YouTuber until I'm an actual YouTuber. Which I have yet to accomplish that yet. So Please stop taking yourself so seriously, Lee, and everyone like you. Please, please. We are not to be taken seriously on YouTube. 5,000 subs, YouTube. They could wipe all the channels out our size, and it would barely affect their bottom line. That doesn't matter. We don't even count on here. We don't count. I've seen them terminate channels that had 10 million subs. No lie. Well, I saw that happen to one channel. Like it was nothing, for bullying and harassment. YouTube does not give a fuck how much money you make them. They really don't. Now, will they get rid of a channel that's not monetized quicker than one that is? Probably. Because then there's absolutely no money involved. But they don't care. They don't care. But Lee, you've proven yourself again to be a liar, bro, because you know as well as we know those are not real subs. You know that. And listen, eventually, after you keep taking credit, like certain people might want you to do right now, certain people might be going out of their way to see if you're taking credit for these subs. They will let you go only so far, and then they will prove that those subs aren't real and make a fucking fool out of you. So, I don't know. Do what you want, but I wouldn't dig in too deep if I was you, bro. You've been humiliated and embarrassed enough on here, honestly. Oh, that's what's up, Iceman. Nice. Guys, 178 people. Everybody, please hit the like button and do me a favor. Don't be afraid to donate some shkarol to FPS. Throw me a few donations if you don't mind. I haven't been making any money on here. I've been pretty much off for about a week, other than dropping in every now and then. So do me a favor. If you got it, show me some love. I'd appreciate it very much. I'm doing my best to entertain you. And you know, all the rest of the good stuff that I always say. It doesn't really matter. I have 173 people here. I'm pretty sure most of you are already subscribed. Yeah, I know. He's such a fucking stunad. Like, Lee, I don't even think you understand that. I mean, look around at the community you're in. Okay, you got guys like me, SoFlo, Gunsmoke, guys that are coming along like Mustache Pete. You got somebody like Nikki Blade. Even on the other side, you got guys like Joe Bay 8th and in other words, what I'm saying is you couldn't fit in less, bro. You are a stranger in a strange land here. You are like, you stick out like a sore fucking thumb. You know what I mean? Like, just your appearance and just to look at you, it's kind of a joke. You know, you're kind of a laughing stock. You always were, bro. So to see you take yourself so seriously is like, oh my God. Like, you, honestly, Lee, I'll tell you where you belong. You belong in the political world of YouTube, just talking shit about liberals, because that's the kind of old redneck, angry, fake conservative, fucking right-wing, far right-wing scumbag that you are. That's where you belong. That's what people want to hear from you. All the other old fucking bitter, angry men, who blame everybody else in their lives, or everybody else in the world for the things in their own lives that didn't go right. You know what I mean? And that's what you are, Lee. Everything in your past is somebody else's fault. Your ex-wife, your kids, the cops, somebody. You're not at fault for anything. That's that's a typical conservative thing too, is it's the liberals' fault, it's the Muslims' fault, it's the black people's fault, it's the Mexicans' fault. It's everybody's fault but my own. I'm the victim of everyone else. You know what I mean? And that's Lee. That's Lee. So, that's what people want to hear. Other bitter, angry, morbidly obese, fat, mole-faced, hairy rednecks like you would probably like to hear you bitch about the same type of stuff they're angry about. But you in here, you can't even pronounce Italian last names, bro. What are you doing? You had to get a fucking partner from Brooklyn just so he could say words for you. You know what I mean? Like, you're a clown, bro. You're a fucking clown. Yeah, from MobTube he gets decent views, yeah. But none of the jerk off. None of the MobTube channels really get decent views as far as YouTube. You know what I mean? Goes like none of them. Yeah, absolutely, Jane Creek. Yeah, that's the type of guy you gotta find. You gotta find somebody like that who is so controversial and famous that millions, not thousands, but millions upon millions of fucking people are somehow involved in the defense or the bashing of um, this person, and then you throw your hat in that ring. You just reinvent yourself. You know what I mean? And listen, if I had the kind of time on my hands that somebody like Lee has, I would have done it a long time ago. I just don't. I barely have time for my personal life. You know what I mean? So it might take me a while, but I will. Chicago Race Engines, YouTube has billions a day. Absolutely. And thank you for the $20, bro. You're the one donation this whole show. This is fucking crazy, bro. What happened, guys? What happened? I went on vacation and you guys were all like, fuck FBS. I don't need money. He'll just do the shows for free from his vacation. What does he care? The fuck? Oh, absolutely, Benny D. Over. Absolutely. That victim mentality. Yeah, absolutely. Angel Gotti tried to say I'm a doctored photo. Go check out Gotti, the Godfather and Son on Hulu and then see who's the liar. Yeah, well, she does that. She's a fucking, she's a liar like Lee. She says that John Gotti didn't say the N word in that prison tape, that Marion doctored it. She's delusional. She's one of the biggest fucking liars on here. This YouTuber, Steve, will do it. Hold on, guys. All right, guys. Deadly 30. This YouTuber, Steve, will do it. Just had his YouTube channel deleted and he had like 7 million subs. Yeah, I mean, they don't care. They just don't. Yeah, but the We Push Back crowd have started a movement, though. LOL. One day their pro OC civil rights activism will be taught in schools. Yeah, right. They are doing God's work over here. They think so. Fishing channels can usually be viable at 50,000 subs as they have decent sponsorship opportunities. Yeah, I guess if you get sponsorship, yeah. Bobby Barbarian, alt-right. Yeah, that's Lee. That's Lee. He's one of those people. You know what I mean? He's one, trust me. I've heard enough of his politics. He's the type of dude that cheered them on at Charlottesville and on January 6th. And, that's why I always said, like, I even said to Gunsmoke and SoFlo and those guys when he took the right side about MRE, I knew that wasn't genuine. That Lee is as racist as they come. You know what I mean? He fucking hates. You can't have the type of politics he has and not be. You can't. The whole fucking thing is built around racism. The whole thing. Like, so. Mustache Pete. And the funny thing is, people like me only do this to attack those that attack you. So the more he does this shit, the more relentless we will be. Yeah, I don't think he gets it. Thank you, Mustache Pete. And this is like, I'll give you an example of how the thing I talked about earlier, how I saw that a video was made like yesterday or something with my house and all that on it. This is why I laugh now, because they've all overplayed their hand with me. I can actually look at a YouTube video, see my house on it, show it to my wife, and we just laugh and go on with our day because you've done it all to me. That's it. I'm bulletproof now. It doesn't even matter. Like you've overplayed your hand. You didn't even save certain shit. You know what I mean? So it's like Lee might think, oh, because Angel and Marla and MRE and NB and all those people might have his back now and defend him by going after me. Go after me with what? They've done it all. They've said it all. It's all the same bullshit repeated. They lie. Look, NB does a video yesterday or the day before, something saying that I stayed in a $34 a night hotel while I was here. Meanwhile, I showed you the fucking receipt. The fucking hotel with tax and shit is like $400 and something a night. It was one of the nicest hotels in Miami Beach. And then the Hard Rock, for the love of God. The Hard Rock Hotel and Casino for 3 nights. And the one we're in right now, it's the most expensive. Okay? But that's what they have to do. They can't get shit on me. They never could, so they just lie. They make things up. And it's funny because NB will show some clip of me that makes it look almost like I kind of sort of lied once, in my whole year on here, and everybody will say I'm a liar. But then she can make this bullshit itinerary up and say I did this, this, and that, and I can prove it to be wrong. And nobody will say, oh, she lied. No, that's all she's ever done is lie. She's a liar. That's what she does. He can't even say chicky. He called him cheeky. Well, look, he's a retard. He really is. He's retarded, 1,000%. She was showing a picture tonight that was so touched up, it's crazy. Well, just show your face, stupid ass. But you won't do that because you look exactly like that picture. You mentioned your address earlier today, FBS. I, for one, am not going anywhere near your up all night retired neighbor. No thanks. Yeah, no, that dude. No, look, I don't even like. Sometimes I don't even like going outside at night just because I know I'm being watched. Yeah, no, I don't care about that shit anymore. Put pictures of my house. I'm so fucking what? I'm proud of that house. It's not. Listen, it's no fucking mansion, but. It's certainly no shack. It's a pretty decent fucking house. You know what I mean? So now put a picture of MRE's house up. Put a picture of NB's apartment up. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Compare. Even Joe Bates' house in Staten Island. Compare that one to mine. And probably even Angel's last house. You know what I mean? So if you're insulting my house, you're really insulting all theirs. You really are. Not to mention any place Lee ever lived or any of those people over there. Here's a good question for We Push Back. If their leader's dad got out, would he all of a sudden be a civilian? I doubt it. Their leader's dad. Oh, you mean, oh. No, of course not. No, hell no. He'd go right back to the street. FBS, I got a suite at the Hard Rock Casino in Vegas for $29.99, regular $500 a night. Nothing wrong with the $34 of that was true. Nothing wrong with $34 of that was true. That shows you never travel and don't get hotels. I'm not sure exactly what you mean there, but yeah, no, I think the average room at the Hard Rock, especially this time of year, can be upwards, anywhere between 400, 700 a night, something like that. Probably quite a bit more too, depending on the room. There's some ugly motherfuckers on that side. Boy, is there. Joe Bag of Donuts. Did you see that clip of you called FBS gets caught red-handed? They make it look like you're rubbing one out on live stream like Jeff Tubin. So fucking weird. That's how closely they watch me. They don't see anything wrong with that. They analyze my every movement. Do you know how bad I have to get under your skin for you to put that type of time and effort into fucking with me? This is just another more proof that I am the king, the reigning supreme ruler of MobTube. It's all about me. The whole fucking thing. First and foremost, before anyone else. M. Soretti. Thank you very much for the $20, bro. I appreciate that. I don't know what the fuck happened, guys. What happened since I went away? Did everybody just say fuck it? We don't donate anymore on MobTube? What took place? Jesus Christ. It's a fucking nightmare. Oh, bro, that's Steve Dunban. PA is known for having the worst roads. That's like when you there's a joke in PA, like everybody knows, when you cross into Maryland. I mean, you don't even have to see the "Welcome to Maryland" sign or none of that. You can feel it. Maryland has these beautiful, smooth fucking roads, and PA is just a goddamn mess. FBS, I meant you were saying someone was trying to clown you, saying you got a room for $34.99. Whoever says that, show me they never travel because there are always good deals on rooms. Oh, I got you. Yeah. But it's not even true though. She said, "Nah, Bruno, I don't think you get what happened." She said that I stayed in some room called or in some hotel called the Variety for $34 a night. Guys, I fucking wish. Let me tell you, I'm going to be quite honest with you. This trip is not over yet, and I'm almost $7,000 in. I swear to God on everything I love. Before we got here, I was like 4,500 in on this trip. Okay? That's no bullshit. It's a lot of fucking money. A lot of money. So, nah. The cheapest hotel, I showed you guys last night. The first 2 nights here with taxes and shit was $800 and something dollars plus then $50 a night valet parking. So over $1,000. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, FBS, it's just that time of year. People aren't handing out money. They were up until a week and a half ago. It's very strange. It's very strange what happens. I don't know why that goes on, but it is what it is. If they're willing to put this much time into bashing someone they don't know, just imagine dating or being married to one of them. I'd hang it up. Yeah, for real. Oh, well, we'll see, Mustache Pete. Thank you. But yeah, I know. Trust me, I've thought about it. I'm good at this. I know I know I am. I don't give myself credit for much, but I'm good. I've been like that my whole fucking life. So yeah, trust me, I'm always looking for different roads. This is a long-term plan for Lee. Like he's just getting started. For me, I've been trying to escape it for quite some time. I'm always on my way out.
Hola, MobTube familia.
There she is.
Do we all remember what tomorrow is?
Yeah, why are you hiding?
Because I'm dirty.
Oh. NB is an illiterate liar and she tries to talk in an affected manner or a cheap Long Island yenta. Oh, she sucks. Yeah. That fucking accent and that voice. FBS, it says super chat is unavailable.
Hello.
What? What do you mean? Oh, in Vegas. Yeah, Vegas is a lot cheaper.
Well, friends, I will have you know. Have I not only been bit by a pony, I've been bit by a fish.
By a fish. Why the fuck are the super chats unavailable? Maybe I got demonetized. Age restricted. Why? They age restricted this video. I'm trying to think what I said. The fuck did I say in this video? I have no idea. Well, listen. If you guys want to donate, there's every other way. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle. Yeah, Apple Pay. Yeah, you name it. So I guess we'll have to go the rest of the show without super chats. Nasty Box Lauren was flapping her lips yesterday, and my cats were going, oh, God. It's available? Oh, it is? Oh, you see the super chat? Yeah, the Chicago race engine is not available. No, it says it was age restricted at 10:53, so they're probably not available now. That's weird. Well, like I said, if you guys want to donate, there's the other. On your last show, I could not super chat you, but I could send you a super sticker. Let me see something. That's so odd. I have no idea what I have no idea what I would have said to get it age restricted. Yeah, there's no option to send a super chat now. Oh, great. The fuck? Nah, not a juice loan, especially not from you, Roy. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. That's odd. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? I do want to shout out from earlier though. Fucking Stephen Cordell sent me $50. Oh, I'm sorry, $15 after last show and said have a good vacation. So thank you for that, bro. All right. I'm sorry, got that one. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna get going because what's the fucking point? I'm not making any money. So, all right, guys. Thanks for everything. I hope you enjoyed this. It was entertaining to me. I got some things off my chest, and I actually thought it was a pretty good show. So I appreciate you guys being here. I love you all. And until next time, salute.